Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky 2.52. We're continuing the Artemis mission. The next step is called the First Traveler. We need to talk to Apollo, and we'll have to return to space to make contact with him. Yesterday I called this 2.42, sorry about that. It rolls off the tongue better than 2.52. Here we go. Come on, Destiny, let's blow this joint. We have significant salvage data on us. Are you receiving? The hollow terminus is showing available again. Your signal was... thought you were gone. It's a relief to hear Apollo again. It feels like we have not spoken in a long time. I try to recount the experience to Apollo as best I can. The gateway, this strange planet, a vast machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I realize the memories themselves are unstable, that I cannot form them in my mind. It's just a dull, aching red. I tell Apollo that I think I saw the Atlas itself. You saw it. You met the Atlas. The Gek, the Korvax, they worship it as a god. I never thought it was real. Never thought... Are you all right? I can't imagine what you've gone through. It was not a god. I tell Apollo of the things the Atlas said, how it spoke of travelers and sentinels as if we're protocols, not living things. The way it views us, the way it looked at me, I felt as if life and death were just fragile dreams, not real concepts at all. At least it didn't harm you, and I think there's something in what you've just said. The Korvax pay homage to the Sentinels precisely because they believe them to be servants of this Atlas. We should investigate further. This machine will lead us to the Sentinel nest. We'll be rich before we know it. There's more important things out there. I suggest we have bigger things to worry about. The Atlas felt hostile, inexplicable in its motives and purpose, not to mention all that has happened since. I tell Apollo of Artemis's grave and my encounter with the mysterious traveler Null. I suggest there is more going on here than an opportunity to earn units. Artemis is dead. I don't... How? Who would... I know I made fun of them, but that was easy. They cared, they believed, and I... What's happened to them? Where have you buried Artemis? I want to say goodbye if I can. We're both going to be saying goodbye in a second. Asteroid incoming! Nice job, Destiny. I tell them of my choice. I tell Apollo that Null gave me a way of saving Artemis to restore them to a form of life. Apollo was initially excited at the prospect of going to meet Artemis, but I explained that I couldn't do it. It would not have been life, just empty existence within the simulation. I had to allow Artemis to find peace in death. Was that the right thing to do? You did the right thing. You tried. Whatever you might be feeling right now, know that you're a good friend. I have to go through the portal and join you, that much is clear. We just need to figure out the right glyphs, the right address for that world of yours. Find a monolith. Search for patterns in the data. These things are machines, and we simply need to understand their code. Well, thankfully, we don't have to work too hard to find a monolith. Guess we're going to that unknown planet after all. Nice. Fungal. That squeaking noise is my headset. It's only 6 months old. I don't know why it's squeaking like an old rocking chair. Purple skies. Alrighty. I think you can see pretty clearly why you want your character to be at least a little bit advanced before you take off on this mission. You need at least shields and a gun. And a commitment to the cause. Must scan things. It's a rule. Oh, it's over here. Anomaly, 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 anomaly. I see the stone of the monolith. It's immovable, muted silver, and yet something lurks beneath. It's a gray and yet not gray. A crimson calling out from somewhere below its cool surface. $19 that way. Good grief. So much traveling. I guess we're travelers, so. It's like the engines are still full. Oh wow, look at that one. You never tell if it's green water and yellow grass, or, you know, green grass and yellow water. Till I'm there, that is. I'm always wrong though. I get it backwards every time. Uh-oh. If for no other reason than grabbing buried technology modules. And since we're here. Got nanites this time. All right. Oh, we gotta activate this one. All right. Indium is the best thing to use unless you have activated copper on you. Because it's going to use the least amount. Same thing with ionized cobalt and condensed carbon. You see whatever the least number is there. Sodium nitrate. But whatever you have on you, you have loads of options. All right, here we go. Traveler capture loop enabled anomaly event contained. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I'm unsure if I should listen. Here's the planet's address. And that's the information that Apollo needs. It's interesting. Back to the hollow terminus. There's always one close by. Oh, look, there's a rainbow. Taste the rainbow. I could probably get this whole thing done in like a couple of hours if I didn't stop doing all this goofy stuff. But it's not goofy. If you don't have all the stuff, you know, all the blueprints and stuff, then grab the opportunity. And the standing, Viking standing increased. Alright, oh boy. This weather. Alrighty. Holo terminus activated. Tuned to Apollo. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. My suit's upgraded, my stomach is full, and I've hired a Gek to look after my farm while I'm away. You have a farm? Yes, I have a farm. What of it? It's not much, mostly fruit I found in my travels, but I'm hoping to expand. Anyway, this is no concern of yours. We have a portal to attend to, do we not? As I look at Apollo, I think of all that I saw within the portal, of what happened to Artemis when they walked through that same path. I think of the face of the Atlas, of the way Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. I don't know if the portals are safe. Give him the glyphs. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care, to remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can of this so-called null. They warn me to be careful. Keeps changing to the Atlas path. Very frustrating. Two lost souls. One who cared too much, and one who cared too little. Their lives have not become what was promised, have they? Every sentient being that has ever lived has felt that way at some point. I know I did, once upon a time. I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you awoke me. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals. But whatever you did, I'm here now, and I need your help. The Atlas, it's not what you think it is. Something's happening to the universe, something I need your help to figure out. Why do you need my help? Sentinels do not just keep the peace across the universe. Their motives run deeper than that, seeking out anomalies in the multiversal structure and eliminating them from existence. Have you looked at me? What do you think a Sentinel would do if they came across my form? No, it has to be you, traveler. There's an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of great interest to our investigation. There we will find the first secret, I'm sure of it. Know that the Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us, no more than the air or the wind might be called such names, but it is terrified. It is in pain, and we have a responsibility to help its suffering, no matter the cost. I think you're wrong, Null. I think our responsibility is to the living. "14 minutes away. Where's my ship?" Oh, that log, I'm telling you. If anything breaks immersion, it's that log changing constantly. And me getting nanites and buried tech. How much do I have now? Ooh, 49. When I was starting the permadeath run, after, I don't know, after the first time, I think, I looked at my nanites and I was just stunned at how many I had gathered. But I wasn't paying any attention. I was just grabbing them as I went along. It just blew my mind. Like that little bit of nanites from those machines each time. The 40 nanites at a time can build up to 2,000. Oh, hi. There's a Viking dude here. Alright. Well, my business isn't with you. It's with this machine. Null's prediction was correct. The terminal is curiously open, the logs ready for me to read. This observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station, manned by Gek specialist, a translator. They were accused of questioning things that should not be questioned, of sowing the seeds of dissent. This posting was meant as a punishment, but it appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist, and events that did not happen. That Gek went out to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Korvax still on board. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There's a signal on the console, a warning on repeat, 16 short bursts of a data loop in the loop. I extract the coordinates for the distress signal. A crashed vessel awaits me on another world. Here's a rainbow. Not the normal job of a observatory. Usually you find ancient artifacts. Today we found a crashed freighter. And we are absolutely surrounded by buildings here. No time for that. We have way too many minutes to go. Yes, I will pulse for 12 seconds to save 30. We used to be able to pulse directly into the space station entrance, and you could be 11 seconds away and pulse. And I did it all the time. Alrighty. Let's find out what's going on here. Wreck of the Nasud Logi 6. Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. I need an encryption key. Search the crash site for secure containers. This one's going to take sodium. There's an encryption key. Yikes! There's another one. Whenever you do a crashed freighter, all of the boxes take the same thing to fix. Thanks for being specific, suit lady. It's right here somewhere. There it is. Aha. Oops. Alright. There is one more. It's underneath that structure right there. But I think that's enough. Alright. Here we go. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive. But I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed and the sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end, to their credit. They concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. They're coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them we already know, all of us, we're not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe, 10 just like me, 1,000, a million. We're not alone. For every soul as many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived, we existed, no matter the horror of the end. They're at my door. Error. Unexpected log termination. Oh boy. This is an intensely emotional story. And it's a beautiful sunset. There it is. All right, you guys. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will continue this next time. Have a great day.